Alright, what's dookin' everybody? And, welcome to, we're gonna play some Pokemon today. There we go. Bing bong. I remember a long time ago, I was visiting Canada with my grandparents, and I was like, dude, we were just kind of going through the mall and everything, and my grandma was like, we walked into a game store basically, and I see Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver up in the window, and I'm like, yo, Grandma, what if you bought me Pokemon Soul Silver? She bought it on the, I think at the time, like in the US, it was like $40, and in Canada, it was like $50. So yeah, I didn't even get to play it until we got home, until we got back to the States. So yeah, we're gonna be playing Pokemon Heart Gold today, because childhood was thinking Lugia was the coolest, and adulthood was deciding that Ho-Oh is cooler. So let's go. But no info needed. I know how to play a Pokemon game.
It looks like the sun is descending in the sky. So this would be what is called twilight, wouldn't it?
There he be, Professor Oki.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Oak, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before we go any further, I'd like to tell you a few things you should know about this world. This world is wildly inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. This is Blukachu. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop close bonds with them. Oh no. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Oh. Are you a boy, or are you a girl? Won't you please tell me?
Yeah. Thank you, I practiced very much for my Professor Oak voice.
Please tell me your name. Your name is Moof? Moof, are you ready? Your own tale of grand adventures about to unfold. Fun experiences, difficult experiences, there's so much waiting for you. Dreams, adventures, let's go to the world of Pokemon. See you later.
Bleh. Oh, I just looked over and realized that the Twitch chat is a little bit cut off, huh? Yeah, let's just see if I can. There we go.
Dreams, adventures, taxes.
Alright, I need to quicken move some stuff around because I misorganized a lot of stuff today, and I should have changed it so that it was fixed. There we go. Everything is fixed.
Taxes.
Oh right, I need to be have the DS in my hands in order to control it. Am I secretly a Pokemon? Nah. No, why would I be secretly a Pokemon? Whatever. It's mom. It's who cares? Who cares what mom has to say? Who cares? She's just gonna give me a bag and my trainer card and allow me to save, as if this is an object. Only one way to find out. What do you mean? What the heck are you talking about? I'm confused. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. It's Blue-Kachu! By throwing a Pokeball. No, this isn't freaking Pokemon Go. This isn't how it works. Don't throw Pokeballs at me. Yeah, get lost, little girl. Pokemon Crystal had a way, but I love the female protag from Crystal. She was Chris. Peekaboo. Was it referred to as Peekaboo? I cannot remember if it was Peekaboo or Blue-Chew or Blue-Kachu or something. It was like the playground rumor a long time ago. It's like, oh, you give Pikachu a special, like a crystal stone, and it evolves into Blue-Chew. Anyway, Professor Oak, Pokemon Egg. Who cares, Professor Oak? Give me the Pokemon. What Pokemon should I choose? This one. You don't get a choice. This is my Pokemon. I have knowledgeable. You have a nickname to Cyndaquil. Alright, Cyndaquil, what shall your name be? I got a name for him. There we go. Quimbo. Let's hurry up, we get on our way, old man. Yeah, whatever. Actually, you know what? Go to Cherry Grove, go north. I'm counting on you. Good. Yeah, first things first. There we go. Oh, wait, do I have to confirm it? I do. There we go. Perfect. Remember to give him a kiss? Oh, mwah. There we go. But yeah, I have lots of memories of this game. I remember the freaking Pokewalker and everything. I'm pretty sure the first day that I had the game after we came back from Canada, like I immediately was like, I'm gonna go on a walk with my Pokemon. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go for so many walks. Why don't you show it to your mom? Alright, thanks. Get your Peekaboo out of here. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Ruby. It was a copy that it was my sister's copy, and she let me borrow it for a little while. And I beat it, and it was nice. And also, my older sister tricked me into thinking that the champion was going to be Wally. So the entire last half of the game, I thought the champion was going to be Wally, and that he was going to somehow be amazing right at the end. But then it was just Steven, and I was like, who the f is Steven? But then I think my second my own Pokemon game that I bought myself was Pokemon Yellow. And then, I had Grandma buy a Pokemon Soul Silver for like $10 more than it was in the US. Wait 1 second. What do you want? Almost forgot about this. Give me your number. Darn it. Pion, you made me give him a kiss, and now he's giving me his number. What the heck? Just... Now I gotta live with that. Okay, so, what I have not said yet, but is in the title of the stream, is that this is gonna be a Pokemon Nuzlocke. Oh no, that Pidgey is broken! That Pidgey's broken! Oh no, he's fixed. There we go. Oh, it must be a weird copy of Heart Gold. It must be plugged into my Game Boy wrong. So I'll probably, so this is gonna be a Pokemon Nuzlocke, and it's probably going to be, it's gonna be fun, but I'll probably explain it a little bit more in depth a little bit later. All right, so Quimbo. We still cannot run. We are still walking at 2 miles an hour. But we're fine. How are you, Quimbo? Happy. Doing your best to keep up with me. Good job. Don't die. You are not allowed to die. Wait, is there something cool up here? Oh. I see that. Oh man. Duh. Oh. Oh dang! I'll probably need to heal up before I even get to the next town now. I think the biggest... So I've done a Nuzlocke before, and I feel like the biggest chance that I have of actually, like, losing Pokemon is just me not paying attention. On the first route? Not on the first route, no. And I'm also walking, like, really slow. Also, this grass always looked odd to me. I remember thinking it looked really cool when I first played the game when I was a kid. But, I think it's, I don't like it anymore. The grass in Heart Gold, Soul Silver looks so dumb. I remember watching a randomizer Nuzlocke and was so confused on why they rarely caught Pokemon and removed Phantom Pokemon. Oh, you never seen a Nuzlocke before? Oh, Quimbo, no, you gotta hit him. Hit the Pidgey. Bonk him. I think I was probably like 14 or 15 when I tried my first Nuzlocke. I think it was around the time that I got my first computer. I think I still have like, oh wait, I don't have anything. I don't have an apricorn thing, so that's useless. I forgot because in the original game, I'm really used to the original release of Gold and Silver. Yeah, he's gonna show me a few things, and he's gonna go so fast. Forgot you weren't wearing the running shoes, dummy. So, what the hell was I talking about? Yeah, I think I did like my first Nuzlocke. I did my Nuzlocke of Crystal, which is basically this game, but it was without a lot of. There's a couple of factors that I'll have to think about playing this than I did with the original. I want to know why they didn't... I want to know why they have the auto sprint in this one, but never any other Pokemon game. Oh yeah, it also had abilities. Abilities was something different. That hadn't really that wasn't in Gen 2. And in Gen 2 there a lot of the trees were berry trees, which is not in this game either. Right? Am I wrong? They actually have names now. Forgot one! Here! Take the map! See, I remember Reika was playing the original Pokemon Gold, and I had to direct her towards this guy because this guy, he doesn't auto-talk to you, like in this version of the game. You have to, like, talk to him, and he'll show you the town, and then he'll give you the map. Also, let me know if things are too loud. Pokemon Yellow, Pikachu would follow you. It was like the first time they'd ever done something like that. It was great. Jesus! Come on, Quimbo. You can do better than that. Dang, I'm having to use all my potions already. To make sure Quimbo doesn't die. No, actually this one was the only one that had it for a while, I think. Jeez, I'm just missing tackles, yo. I'm getting that bad RNG. I don't think they had it. I think this Heart Gold Soul Silver is the only one where they had it for every single Pokemon. Because 5th Gen didn't have it. And neither did 6th Gen. I feel like it could have been easier to do it once 3D models came into play. But yeah, I think this is the only one that's had it before Generation 9 or 8. Generation 8. You're not a trainer. You wouldn't battle me. I wonder if this is still the same over here. Wait. Oh. Darn. Can't get these apricorns. How can I do? Do you have any apricorns? Here, give me the apricorn box. I want it. There we go, now I can get apricorns. Fire Red, Leaf Green did not have, did not have Pokemon following you. Only Heart Gold and Soul Silver did. I don't think even, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire had it. Ooh, the encounter percentage is off the charts. Did Sword and Shield DLC add it back? I never got far enough in Sword and Shield. I think I got to like Gym 4 and then quit, and then just like was like, hey, with my siblings, I was like, hey, did I guess the bad guy right? And they're like, yeah. This Metapod is gonna be so much experience, though. I don't remember the Ultra Beasts because I didn't play Sun and Moon very far after the post game. I just was like, nah, I'm done. I beat the game. Hell yeah, level 8. Okay, do these guys still, does it have the music play? Ah, I think in the original it has the music play, like da 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 da. I think my favorite Ultra Beast is the one that's just the mosquito that's freaking buff as heck. The mosquito is hilarious. Jesus Christ! What is with these Pidgeys? They're hitting like a fucking truck. Darn it, I don't want the Nuzlocke to be over so quickly. Are there only Pidgeys here? What the heck? Okay, this one's level 2. I don't even care about you. Ugh. Is there a secret? No, there's no secret. Pink. Alright, let's see here. Oh, you must be Moof. It was I who sent an email to Professor Elm. Take this egg. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. Thank you. A friend of mine from Yucatán gave it to me. Bet you can't find this kind of egg in Johto. Egg. Yum yum egg. Breakfast. As a quote from Professor Oak. I didn't listen to what you said, sorry. You were returning to Professor Oak? Have some rest. Have $400.
Oh. And with that, I'm Professor Oak, a Pokemon researcher. So you're Moof. I was just visiting my friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Ah, a rare Pokemon. I see. You must be helping Professor Elm's research. I think and I understand why Professor Elm gave you that Pokemon. You will treat your Pokemon with love and care, it seems.
And they will probably die.
You seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. I'd like you to have it. And for only $19.99, you can get a full set of encyclopedias. Go meet many kind of Pokemon and complete that Pokedex. But I've stayed too long. I have to go to Goldenrod for my usually radio show. Moof, I have a feeling that this is not the last time we'll meet. Let's exchange numbers!
No! The only people I have in my phone are a couple of old men. Well, how do you feel, Quimbo? Ah! Blow out fireballs at me. That's not cool. Ring ring. Hello, Moof. It's a disaster. It's terrible. What should I do? Get back here. Alright. Alright, I had to get my bearings. My eyes like reset for some reason. Wow, 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 wow. Bird, get out of my face. Stop touching me. Kill him, Quimbo! Kill him! Wait, where's my items? Where are key item? Mystery egg. Where's my frying pan? I can't find a frying pan, guys. I mean, I could probably get a drying pan and it would work just as well as a frying pan. But I don't have one of those either. I need some more potions. Give me. Soon we'll have Pokeballs, and then we can catch more Pokemon who will possibly die. Alright. Are y'all ready? These donuts are great. Jelly-filled are my favorite. Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut. Yeah! You got a Pokemon at the lab. That Pokemon's too weak, too good for a wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Oh, he's no longer question mark, question mark, question mark. We are evenly matched, sort of. If all my Pokemon fight or veins, I have to fight instead? That doesn't make any sense. Oosh! You can't see me. I'm John Cena, baby. No! Let's put a little bit of dirt in your eyes. A little bit more. Dun, 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 dun. How are you still hitting me, and how did you get a critical hit, you bitch? You know what? I miss these status effects when they were different colors for whatever thing they were. Huh? You're doing okay for someone weak. You're doing okay for someone stupid. Huh? Missed. Everything's coming together. Take that, passerby boy. Are you happy you won? Yeah, because my friend lives. You want to know who I am? I'm gonna be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Give it back. That's my trainer card. Oh no, you saw my name. They had to change it up because they knew people in the original game totally just named him question mark, question mark, question mark. Like stupids. Like sillies. Oh. Here.
Hello! Who are you? We are investigating the case of the missing Pokemon here. Rule number 1, whoever did it will come back to the site. You must be the one who did it. That shit is so dumb. Hold on a second. He had nothing to do with it. I saw it. There's a red-haired boy looking into the building. What? You battled a boy like that? He must be the one who did it. Did you happen to get his name? Alright, what are we naming him? What are we naming him? The thing is, do we do like a real name, or do we just put something stupid there? There we go. We'll call him Gus for short. Thank you for helping my investigation. My next assignment is to search for this red-haired individual. Goodbye. Oof, I'm glad they understand you are innocent. See you later. Bye. Alright. Cool. His name was indeed Dingus. Oh man, my name should have been Wingus then. Wingus and Dingus. Off on an adventure together. Take this egg. If I had found a frying pan, this would be a very different game. Well, we might as well see what secrets it holds. Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex? That's cool! Well, bye! Go away! Are you gonna take the Pokemon Gym Challenge? If you've managed to beat all the gym leaders, you'll eventually challenge the Pokemon League champion. Or not, haha. It's not all easy, but you can certainly challenge Violet City's gym. Challenging the gym scatter around will be a long journey. Make sure that you talk to your mom. Alright, everyone's always telling me to talk to my mom. Mom, I gotta tell mom about everything. Gotta tell mom when I go to the bathroom, freaking. When I take a shower. You wanna save your money? Oh, fuck. Okay, I accidentally made her save my money for me, but. I wasn't reading. Wait, do I have Pokeballs? Oh, she's gonna teach me how to do Pokemon. To do the Pokemon. There you are. Ba-da-ba-ba, you can catch ball Pokemon. Follow me. Oh, yeah. This. Here, Lyra can be Wingus. She can be Wingus. There we go. Alright, so. Nuzlocke. So the rules of a Nuzlocke are number 1, you only catch the first Pokemon that you encounter in each area, and rule number 2 is that if a Pokemon faints, it is dead and must be released or put into a box graveyard. I haven't decided which I'm gonna do yet. So
I am adding one rule, like one extra rule in concerns of first encounters. If my first encounter is a duplicate of a Pokemon that I have already caught, I get one mulligan and get to try to catch the next Pokemon that shows up. But after that, I have to catch the second Pokemon. So yeah. See, just like that. Yeah, make it sleep. Blah de blah de blah. Good job. Give me Pokeballs. Even if the second is another duplicate, yes. I talked with like Tyro and stuff about how he seems to he says that it's kind of boring if you just get a bunch of duplicates. Yo, I got a Sentret as my first encounter. Hell yeah. Get out there, Quimbo. Show him who's boss. Yeah, if I get a double duplicate somehow, like, the universe just hates me. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and catch this. Bing bong, bing bong. Boop. Boop. Hell yeah. Well, this is a Sentret, so now I get to decide what I'm going to name it. Sentret is going to be a little hard to train. I've never trained a Sentret, actually. Would you like to give a nickname? I could call it Duke and possibly have, like, be cry later when Duke dies. Duke Ferret and Duke B. It's up to fate. The fate of the world. And the hand of me. Ha, stupid Pidgey, you didn't become my first encounter. Stupid. Missed. We want to get Quimbo up to, like, a good enough level that he can sort of, like, tag team with other Pokemon. Hey, what's over here again? Bunch of nothing? Whoops, I forgot that I don't have any other moves. I just have Smoke Screen down there. Whoops. I was like hoping that I had Ember already. Okay, let's... Oh, there's a Pokeball over here. Or an item. Something. Once upon a time, a long time ago, I did this. I did the Pokemon Nuzlocke, and it was one of the sillier things that I did. I did it because I was discovering Nuzlocke comics on like DeviantArt and such, and so I was I really wanted to make one of my own. I was like, I want to flex my writing ability and try to like make a story out of what I'm seeing, you know. Like out of my personal experience with a Pokemon game, with a challenge such as the Nuzlocke challenge, because I found a whole bunch of Nuzlocke comics, and then I ended up finding the original and thinking it was super cool. There we go. I have Ember. But yeah, I like did the entire Nuzlocke challenge, sort of wrote what I was thinking about as I went along the way, and like figured out stuff. Like it was fun. I only ever got like 1 or 2 pages of the comic out, maybe 3. It was very slow going, and I had like other projects that I wanted to work on instead that I ended up doing, like Difference and such. But like I had entire like episodic plots ready. Like I was gonna structure that like a story like the Pokemon anime, but like not like super exactly. Just like I had a real fun time when I did it. It's a shame I couldn't do it. I had a Pokemon trainer named Rick. And he was like a super generic looking character, like, oh my gosh. I think I ended up writing it to a point where I was, I designed him, and then halfway through decided that I didn't like how I designed him, so I was 100% planning on having a point fairly early on where his clothes get screwed up to the point where he needs new ones. And he ends up having, like, the standard, like, gold, trainer outfit on. Okay, who's my encounter here? Who will they be? Rick Sanchez, no. Yo, Caterpie, baby! Okay, tackle and don't kill it. Quimbo, I'll never forgive you if you kill the Caterpie. Butterfree is rad as hell, and I want it. Ugh. Yo! How'd you get out of there? You're so tiny, how'd you do that? Don't break out of there. There we go. Perfect. And we will name this Caterpie I mean, if they're gonna be a Butterfree, we have to come up with something very Butterfree, very Butterfree like, very Oh, Amy. There we go. We got some fine Pokemon that— No! We got some fine Pokemon that we can train. And I could probably start training them right now. Get them up to snuff, you know. Get them all nice and ready. Get them a sliver of experience. Like, oh, look at that Pidgey, you see it? Now watch Quimbo kill it. That was not a lot of experience. We'll get more. We'll get more. We'll get more. That is a Caterpie. Oh, wow. I am having a flashback. I'm having the slightest bit of a flashback. Because my Crystal Nuzlocke had me fighting a Caterpie versus a Sentret. Just like this. Except, or the other way around. I was fighting a Sentret with a Caterpie, and it was the first death of my run. It was the first death of my run. My poor Caterpie Gypsy was just immediately killed. It was a back and forth. It's a vengeance. Oh my gosh, is he walking on like all 4 feeties? But it was the first death of the run, and it was like, it was so sudden that I was like, yo, what? I was like, how did this happen? This early in the run already had a death, and I was like, that's, oh my god. And what it was a really slow back and forth where we were chipping away at each other's health, like back and forth, back and forth. I had the advantage because my Caterpie could go faster. But right at the end, like the last Tackle has a 95% chance to hit, I think. Let me just check. Tackle has a 95% chance of hitting, so it has a 5% chance of completely missing. Scratch, however... Scratch has a 100% chance. They both have the same power. So it was a back and forth, and it was sad. It was a back and forth where finally I would have done the killing blow, but instead my Caterpie missed, and instead the Sentret used Scratch and killed my Caterpie. I remember every single death from my first Nuzlocke. I mean, I guess it's not super difficult because I only had 4 in the entire run. But, you know, like, yo, those Pokemon, I was, like, coming up with stories for them and, like, character arcs. So, like, they were special to me. And it was sad. Alright, well, my goal for this stream right now is I want to make it to Violet City. It's been a lot harder for me to, like, make characters of every single one. I was thinking of doing it for, like, this, trying to come up with personalities with the Pokemon as we go along. But, you know, I still haven't, like, I haven't figured out that aspect yet. Ah, here's another Caterpie. Let's go. Oh my gosh, with the critical hit though. How much did that do? Okay, it did 4. Yeah, freaking splooged that string shot on me. Get wrecked. Didn't do nothing. You're dead. There you go, got lots of experience. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of experience. As long as it doesn't secretly have a tackle move. EXP! Execution points, baby! Yeah, harden all you want. You crazy. Up, 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 up. Oh wow, it's really got the harden down. It'll be worth it, guys. I swear to God, it'll be worth it. Yeah, that's right. Your defense can't go any higher, so I'm just gonna chip away at you. Oh yeah, if I got a crit, then I'd be set. Oh, was that a crit? That wasn't a crit. It didn't say it was a crit. It's weird. Get out of here, Metapod. Here you go, Sonny. Good job. Another one! We're eating well today, boys. We're full of metapods. No, it's easy. We get a fire and we smoke them like marshmallows. Easy. Quimbo makes a good fire. Come on, Metapod, just fall over. Do I think I could take on youngster Joey's top percentage Rattata? I'm not sure. Or is that youngster Joey? I can't remember which youngster Joey is which youngster Joey. I can't remember which Joey is Joey. And then he comes out, he's like, "How you doing?" I want you to fight them yourself, but I don't trust your health right now. How dare you not recognize them? I actually follow the Youngster Joey Twitter because when I found it, it was randomly recommended to me, and I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, Youngster Joey has a Twitter account. Haha, missed. Oh my gosh, this Caterpie stinks. Go to bed, Caterpie. Sleepy time. Okay, now maybe Sunny could take on top percentage Rat-a-tat. Oh my gosh, look at Caterpie! They're such a little, they're a little dumpy. They're a little dumpy worm following behind me. Ah! Okay, Quimbo, show them how it's done. Show them how you set the bird on fire. It's still tiny. I need bigger. Give me bigger Pokemon to fight. Biggin. There we go, that's better. Amy just comes in, she screams. I forgot how much of a grind Pokemon games were before they gave everyone what was it? It's the EXP share, like the OP version of it, that just gives everyone EXP no matter what battle it is. Yeah, the EXP share used to be done well, where it was just like, give it to a Pokemon, and then it splits the EXP. And then they were just like, there's kids playing this game, let's just make it so that every Pokemon gets experience no matter what. But like, with the more recent one, Pokemon, the Diamond and Pearl remakes, you can't turn it off. It's just always on. There we go. Tyra, we don't need to get in this argument again. You gotta. You get your share and you will like it. Rule set is the basic rule set, except I do have a dupe clause, and the dupe clause is that I get one mulligan if my first encounter is a duplicate. I'm grinding because that's the most based you could be, is wanting to keep your friends alive. Worm time to no, don't. Rare candies are a bad idea, especially early game. Late game, they're alright. But. What? What do you mean, why? Because early game, you don't have EVs built up. So you don't get like big increases to your stats whenever you level up. You want to have good stat, like, because if you just use rare candies, it's gonna be like, oh, that's stupid. I haven't been paying attention. As far as I know, Amy could have been dead right now because I'm arguing with you. What do you mean you can change your EVs at any time? I don't know what you're talking about. Ugh. Could I beat this Caterpie? I probably could. Okay, 2 HP is the normal now. No, I can get one more tackle in. Also, what do people think of the display? The way that I display the way that I displayed the capture. Oh hey, critical hit. Yo, that's cool. Yo, if I keep getting I don't like this. I don't like the bag management. The bag management in this is a little tedious. It's not that like EVs are super important. It's that if you just level up your Pokemon with rare candies, you get nothing. You don't get much of anything. Whoops! I want to use the Ember and fire him. Listen, Tyro, baby, honey, I feel like this is a moment where we're both talking about two different things, actually, and I'm saying it wrong, and you're thinking I'm talking about something completely different. Do I wanna? Nah, I'm not gonna use tackle a million times. You can never have enough EVs. Oh, stop tempting me with all these Metapods. Hold up. Is there there's one Pokeball that's wiggling, and I'm pretty sure that's my Cyndaquils. I'm pretty sure that's Quimbo's. Is the game trying to... Is the game already trying to tell me that, like, hey, this guy is super effective against this guy? Is that what that is? Or am I overthinking it and the balls just wiggle at random? Because I'm pretty sure that's Quimbo's ball that's wiggling in, like, on the screen. Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to check. Alrighty. I'll see you later, Tyrell. Give me all the experience. Heck yeah, there we go. Remembering how slow the battles were, because I have a lot of like things to say about 4th generation Pokemon, and this is a 4th generation remake of Generation 2, and I remember the biggest thing about 4th generation is just how slow the battles are, how they're so slow. Oh gosh, I have one more. I'm gonna start going down because I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center and also pick up some potions. All right, Budash, let's see if it's true. Oh, it might be true because Caterpie is starting to wiggle too. Oh yeah, yep, you're probably right. Because I think both Amy and Quimbo are about to level up. Oh, very close. Let's get one more battle and level up Quimbo. Unless it's a level 2 Pidgey. God damn it. Whoa! Wow! That is incredible. It's starting to get close to night. I did some research before I started up, which is, you're gonna find out later why I started the stream when I started it. So, nighttime in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver officially begins at 8 p.m. And we're 20 minutes away from 8 p.m. We're almost there. It's almost nighttime, guys. It's bedtime. Go to sleep, everybody. Go to heck in bed. Alright, who do you think should fight the top percentage Rattata? Me. You can't though. You can't fight the top percentage Rattata. Rattata. Rattata, Rattata. Kakuna Rattata. Burned. Quimbo let out a yo mama joke, or even better, looked Pidgey straight in the eye and said, "Isn't it such a shame that Steve Jobs died of ligma?" I see your message, Pion, and I'm in the middle of battle and can't press anything. I think it's super funny. Twitch auto mod is so is so like there we go. Who the hell is Steve Jobs? Like my balls. Boom. All right. Who is fighting Rattata? I don't think this is Youngster Joey. I just lost, so I'm trying to find more Pokemon. Wait, you look weak. Come on, let's battle. Okay, this isn't Joey, because Joey obviously won. What the hell? This is Joey? What? No! Alright. Alright, Rattata. You're toast. I'm gonna friggin' slap so much butter on you, you won't even be able to see the rat underneath. Oh no! Oh, okay. How much damage did that do? 4? Oh my gosh. Heck yeah. You're toast. Amy is way better than your top percentage Rattata. Level 7. No, I'm saying that I'm gonna put butter on them because they're toast. Yay. Now I got the Metapod. Yeah. Yeah, bug Pokemon evolve super fast. Hey, can I get your number? Oh, okay. Just because, we have to. We have to, guys. We gotta take Joey's number. Okay, what do you think, Amy? Oh! Amy is dizzy. Okay. Oh, wait, no. I wanted to switch. There we go. You're next. You're a Pokemon trainer. You have to battle. Pidgey. More like a smidge on my shoe. Like the gum that I stepped in. Ugh. Dead. Oh, this route is very big, too. This route is very long. I forgot how long this route is. I might have to skip some trainers on my way to Violet City. Oh yeah, I used to use DeviantArt. I was I was on DeviantArt a lot back in like high school, I think. I wasn't aware, like at the time, I wasn't aware that there was anything other than DeviantArt to post art at. Reading all sorts of funny content people were making, like Undertale and the whatnot. You're not a trainer, are you? You're not a trainer. But if you look one in the eyes, prepare for battle. Prepare for trouble. I found a trainer. Yes, me. Child muffin onto what? What am I on? Oh, on DA. Oh, it's child muffin on DA, not onda. I thought it said onda. I don't know. I don't know if I was comfortable enough when I was in high school to like go on for Affinity, even if I knew it existed. Like, I don't know. Like, I was reading plenty of, like, furry comics at the time. But, like, oh, hell yeah. I'm dying. Help. Hello, Till. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are playing the Pokemon today. Oh, wait. Oh, this... Oh, maybe this route is shorter than I think. Wait, is this a new route? Yeah, this is a new route. I'm already on a new route. Okay, I guess, we get a new friend today. Whoops. Let's see what we get. Bellsprout. 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 A duplicate. We get a mulligan. We get one mulligan. What do we have? What's our new friend? Okay, it's a... Alright. The mulligan has failed us. Uh-oh, actually this scratch might kill him. Or... Ay. Shame. It would have been nice to have like a Bellsprout or something. Oh, let's see what this encounter is. Let's see it be a Bellsprout. Bellsprout! There it is. You have forsaken me. Take my quick attack fury. Uh-oh. Okay. I actually don't trust this, so I'm gonna quick and just switch it out. Okay, Dark Cave, I'm going to come there later. I'm gonna come to Dark Cave later, because there might be something important in there. You're not a trainer, are you? My feet hurt and I'm sleepy. Okay. Come at me, bro. Pion, I'm pretty sure that my Pokemon could destroy yours at this point right now. Yeah, in terms of the remakes, I'm a pretty big fan of, like, the way that they remixed, like, the original music. But I still, like, most of the time, 99% of the time, prefer the original 8-bit tracks. Maybe, but I have something you don't. A gun. Guns aren't allowed on the Pokemon field. Disqualified. Oh, wait. I need to check something real quick. Summary. I do have shed skin. Okay, then I feel safer doing this now. I don't have antidotes. Zero antidotes equals bad for Nuzlocke. So I feel a little bit better if I get poisoned and I have shed skin. Yeah, there we go. Poison. How much damage? 3. You're doing 1 damage. Come on. Shed skin. There we go. That's what I was counting on. Oh my gosh. How is this Caterpie taking so many hits? It's level 2. When I'm out in the tall grass, I find berries. Oh, berries would be nice. get out of here. Alright. Violet City, here we come. No! Wingus, I knew it was you, Moof. How did you get past me? Here's something neat for surprising me, Moof. The verse is record. I have... Okay. Let's go, Peekaboo. Let's get out of here. I don't... Well, I'll come back. Alright. We got 3 more minutes until nighttime officially starts, and you will find out. And you will find out why this stream was here at this point in time. Why I scheduled the stream so late. Because this is very important to me. But first I'm gonna go get, some Mart Balls. Oh, I didn't realize how many potions I had. How many do I have? Oh, I have a couple. I have 1 potion, or antidote. I'll take another one. Let's just go ahead and put our extra Caterpie in there. Nope. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. Let's go back to the cave. Because this might be one of our only chances to catch certain Pokemon that will help us with the gym. Let's go ahead and switch in Quimbo so he can do the heavy lifting. It is very dark in here. Okay. Oh, it's cool that I can actually sort of see, though. Wow, I'm surprised it took so long for an encounter to happen. What is it? Hell yeah, Zubat. Let's go! Let's go! I'm just throwing the Pokeball immediately. No! Stay in the ball! Please. If I hit you with anything, you will die! You can do it. Stay in the ball for daddy. No! I feel like my only chance is possibly keep throwing balls at it or switch out to Amy because they have type defense, I think. Or not, but it does only do 1 HP at a time, so let's get one tackle in there and hope it's not enough to kill him. Yes, I am a Zubat enjoyer. What of it? Zubat is great. Zubat is the best. No. No. Don't make Daddy Muffin a thing. Not allowed. Now let's try the Pokeball. Get in there, Zubat. You're mine. There we go. Even though it doesn't do a thing, I'm still the one who's like No, it doesn't matter if I'm the one who said it. It doesn't mean it needs to be made a thing. You have a nickname to the cause Zubat? Yes, I always name my Zubats after fruit or something. Let's go. All the fruit is exiting my brain. There we go. Oh! Leave me alone. Oh yeah, this is the... I was hoping for a Geodude, but I was also privately hoping for, you know, the Zubat, because Zubat's my favorite. But a Geodude would have super helped against the first gym, and it looks like that's just not gonna happen. There's one other place that I can get a Geodude, but it's really far away, and like, I went past it specifically because I was like, it's not worth it. There's no way I'm gonna get a Geodude in there. Well, I'm out of the Dark Cave because there's nothing there. And it is officially night. So, I think I can confirm it by going to the Pokemon Center or something, and there'll be like a custom song that's playing. Ah! Leave me alone! Oh, there we go, Spinarak. Spinarak's dope. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to set this one on fire. Goodbye. Honestly, I wish I'd started the stream just a little bit later so I would have gotten a Spinarak instead of Caterpie. That would have been kind of nice. But alas. Oh, no, the theme is still the same. I guess it was only Diamond and Pearl that it's different. Okay, let's check the Pokegear. 2005, which is 8:05 on a Wednesday. It might be a tiny bit different. I don't think so. I think it's the same as it was when I walked in last time. Okay. Here's what is really important. I need to go this way? Get this apricorn. So, now I'm going to teach you a secret. So, in this version of the game, in Gold and Heart Gold and Soul Silver, there is this patch of grass, which does not exist in the original game. So, this patch of grass contains a certain Pokemon that I really, really want. And the thing is, it's only... I think it's available all day long. But it specifically has a 30% chance of showing up at night. So I've timed this stream perfectly, so I have gotten here 7 minutes after it's become nighttime in the game. So, I want it. So, can anyone tell me what that Pokemon is? Does anyone know? Does anyone know what Pokemon that I really, really want? That I would be really happy if I got? No idea? Not even a clue? You can get it in the Unknown Ruins, but you cannot get it without surfing in there. But this place, I believe there's a 30% chance. I'm gonna double check just to make sure. I'm gonna double check. I am double checking the Bulbapedia. Oh, jeez. Let's give it a look-see. I scrolled past it. Oh, it's freaking out. It doesn't like that I'm doing anything else. Ooh, even better, 35% chance of showing up in the tall grass. Let's go. And, no. Weasel is not in this... it is not in Johto. It's not Weasel. Yes! Yes! Wooper! Wooper! Wooper's the best Pokemon. Because it evolves into the bestest Pokemon. And I want him. I want him so bad. So everybody cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross everything you've got, because I really want this Wooper. Let's see if we can get it as our first encounter. Let's go! Wooper! Wooper, 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 Wooper. Alright. Alright, with that, horrible thing happening, I think I'm just gonna I'm just gonna end the stream. Do I get a hug for getting it right, though? I didn't catch the Wooper. No one gets hugs ever again. I will never have... I can never get a Wooper or a Quagsire until the end of the game now. Darn it. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream there. I was hoping that I'd get to end the stream, you know, with like, oh, hey, we did it. We got the thing that I really wanted. It would have been so cool, you know? It would have been the freaking raddest. It would have been great. Unfortunately, fate did not smile upon me today. But it's alright. So I'm gonna get going, and if you stick around, I'm gonna raid out to somebody if I can. Yeah. All right, yeah. I'll raid out to Corey Kim, but thank you for being here. I will not be streaming Sunday. I won't be streaming Sunday because I am pretty much in the middle of moving. So I'm pretty much in the middle of moving, and today was the last sure day that I could get a stream in. But yes, thank you very much. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye!